Hi guys, I just wanted to give my quick review of The Flash season 2 episode 9 running to a standstill. Um I thought it was a really good I thought the episode was pretty good. Just to summarize it, the weather it has the weather wizard Mark Martin return. He breaks Captain Cold and the Trickster out of prison in order for them to join forces and kill the Flash. It was great to see Mark Hamill return as the Trickster. I've never seen him play I've seen him briefly play the Trickster on Justice League Unlimited. It just seems like he's basically channeling the Joker from the Batman animated series in live action. I'm perfectly fine with that because I loved him as the Joker on that show, and and also his subsequent appearances on Batman Beyond and anything from Bruce Timm and Paul Dini. So the fact that basically I'm seeing him do the Joker in live action is great. Um, is great seeing basically the actor who played the Spartacus as Mark Martin, and also the thing that was only disappointing about that is, Captain Cold's appearances felt wasted. I would have liked to see him. I like seeing Captain Cold as a villain. I would have liked to see him at least act as a double agent for Barry, to owe him that favor for saving his sister's life. But basically all he does is show up at Barry's house, tell him what's going on, and then he leaves, which seems like a pretty underwhelming way to send him off for Legends of Tomorrow. But in terms of positives, I gotta say, like, Candace Patton and Jesse L. Martin are probably some of the best actors on this show. They really have this really, they're definitely, you can feel they have a great father-daughter relationship. They really, like, gave probably the best performances of the episode in regards to, the whole Wally West situation, and especially in the scenes in Barry's lab where she breaks down and tells Barry that I can't keep the secret anymore. Joe has a son, and they break it to Joe and feels guilty for the fact that he never knew about Wally and his Wally, and basically Barry's arc deals with the fact that he's questioning the fact that he's still taking it personally from that video message from Eobard Thawne in the season premiere that, yeah, Barry, I'll give you what you want, but you'll never be happy. And the fact that he was able to prove him wrong, by, as the Flash, helping Linda out when, not Linda, sorry, but helping out, God, what's her name? I'm blanking on the name. Patty Spivot, that she, of course, this episode is probably, I saw this episode coming. I think we all saw this episode was going to happen eventually, where she would want to kill Mark Martin for killing her own father, and how she felt guilty because of the fact that she was supposed to go to the bank with her dad and deposit money in the bank because she helped work at a shoe shop with him, but she didn't go, and so the Martin brothers ended up killing her during the robbery. And it got to the point where she was willing to disable the Flash with the gun that Cisco used on Atom Smasher in the season premiere, and was going to kill Mark Martin in cold blood. The Flash had to talk her down and realize killing him means she'll just go to jail and lose everything she's fought for. And he succeeds. And he's able to, even though talking through a glass to Harrison Wells, saying that even though you're not him, I can't stay mad at you. You said that I'll never be happy. I can't stay mad at you anymore. I forgive you. even though just talking to the man who looks like his mother's killer Barry was able to find some inner peace, and it paralleled with how Joe was able to find inner peace by talking to Francine off screen about, leaving the family and Wally and forgive her for her actions, which made it kind of all really tragic when Harry realizes that Zoom is basically just sending metahumans from Earth 2 just to hone Barry's powers, just to actually make him more powerful, just so he would have more of the Speed Force to siphon off Barry when he finally kills him. And Harry's put in a similar situation to how to Detective Lance and Moira Queen on Arrow are, where it's like, help me, you have to help me or you have to help me or I'll basically kill your kids. And it seems like that's going to be his arc for the latter half of the season. Jay Garrick, he didn't really do much. He just basically showed up, flirted with Caitlin and helped rebuild the Wizard Wand with Cisco, which is a nice callback to episode 15, season 1, because Barry was able to finish Cisco's sentences, remembering that Cisco built the Wizard Wand in the original timeline before he had to go back in time and stop the Weather Wizard from creating that tsunami. And, Jay and Harry tell him about the repercussions of changing the timeline, and hopefully that will be addressed in future episodes this season, they won't wait till season 3 to do that. And again, with Jay, I feel like they gotta do more with him besides just giving him, a new love interest for Caitlin. I mean, they finally kiss at Barry's Christmas party, which was nice, but again, I feel like they need to give him more to do. And as well as Caitlin, not a huge arc. It was basically just having their romance begin, or officially become a couple, I guess, through that kiss. And I guess Cisco. And I guess also, Cisco, I'm not sure he really had too much to do. I mean, he helped Jay and Harry, stop the bombs by using the drone to, basically the Trickster and Weather Wizard gave him his ultimatum, where it's like, he had to sacrifice, either give his life, or both of them would kill or set up bombs that the Trickster, dressed up as a mall Santa, gave to 100 kids. Either they would detonate the bombs, or the Flash had to die by their hand. And so it just showed the Flash handing over the Wizard Wand and him letting the Weather Wizard beat him up, while Cisco helped Jay and Harry use this drone by they were able to get one bomb attached to a drone and fly up to the sky and open up a portal to Earth 2 and magnetically suck up all the other 99 bombs in one shot, which it was kind of a stretch, because you would think that, there would be holes through the walls of all these houses, but it just seems like, in one foul swoop they all get sucked up, I guess, through windows or God knows what, and then, that was pretty much the and they just exploded as they went through the portal, and the Flash was able to subdue them essentially. So and then the episode ended with Wally West showing up at their doorstep, and it wasn't really much. I mean, I can't really judge his act. I mean, it seems like he didn't he played it pretty subtly, but we didn't see much of Wally West to judge him based on what he's going to be like. I mean, I get the vibe he's going to be more like the New 52 Wally West. I'm hoping that that won't be the case, and he'll be more like the pre-New 52 Wally West. We get to see shades of him being like a womanizing kind of jerk, because I like that version of him on Justice League Unlimited. I thought it was funny, and he can maybe like use that as like to like mask like whatever pain he's going through, and just make him a composite character of the New 52 Wally West and also the pre-New 52 Wally West. So that's my prediction for the character. It looks like the promo for the next episode of The Flash it won't be back till like the January 19th, and it looks like he'll be addressing, Zoom kidnapping Patty Spivot, and won't be able to, and he'll have to decide like, okay, I'm gonna pretty much have to tell Patty my secret. Hopefully they do more with Zoom as well. It just feels like just such a bland motivation. It's like, I just want to be the most powerful speedster. I really hope there's more to it than that. Otherwise, it just seems like a wasted opportunity for the writers to make the character more like multi-layer, like as we learn more about his identity or his motivation. So let me know what you guys thought of the episode. I say I give it maybe like a 6.5. It's not as good as a Christmas episode from last year, and it's a little bit underwhelming, but I still say it was a decent episode. Just a little bit. It's just a pretty good episode overall. Let me know what you guys think. If there's anything I haven't talked about, leave it in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll have I'm gonna post a link to my Arrow review of that mid-season finale if you want to check it out later tonight. So until then, I will talk to you guys later.